It's the Brian and Kindra Show with Brian Cook and Kindra Cox of Keller Williams Realty Elite.
I am Kindra Cox.
I'm Brian Cook.
Between the two of us, we have over 30 years of experience.
Sharing real estate tips and advice. Right here on Classic Hits 1073.
Hey, we are at the office today pre-recording
for the Brian and Kindra Show.
For the Brian and Kindra Show.
Do you know who we are? Like, you're really pausing and
I am. Well,
you're a little spastic.
I have to be
30 minutes ago you told me that you were ready, and so I walked back here to our little studio room.
Yes.
And then you were talking, and then I kind of tried to be patient.
Wi-Fi problems. And
then I tried to go back and do my work. Then I couldn't remember what my work was.
So, yeah, it's the life of a real estate guy.
Yeah, it's something. I think that's more your ADD.
Distraction.
Unfortunately, yes. I think it's catchy, and I have your ADD.
Just go. I think that should be.
I don't think that's very funny. So,
okay.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so we're pre-recording this a week early because I'm taking a friendcation next week.
Solocation, friendcation, all vacation.
I know. It's my turn.
Is it?
Well, no, maybe not. But I did work really hard this year, kind of.
It's been crazy. Yes.
So, next week, I'm going to go look at Christmas lights.
Oh, that'll be exciting. So
I
you're going to
know.
like Chickasha, Yukon?
I can't remember. I think she said we're going to Bartlesville.
Oh, wow. That's
or Broken
weird.
Arrow. Somebody over there on that side. Over there. Somewhere over there on that side of the state. Me and my friend Beth Lafferty.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay.
I know. It's
she
going to
wouldn't
be a
want
must.
to go to Yukon since she lives there.
Right? That's right.
That would be boring.
That would be dull. I don't know. I could see all the Christmas lights. I could go everywhere. I would go all over the state. I would love it so much.
Go look at those. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're going to meet somewhere, I think.
Okay.
And then I'll make her drive because, that's the game I play.
Yeah. You're not taking yellow Jeep?
I'm going to take the yellow Jeep to meet her somewhere.
Bernice.
Hey, next week. Okay, so little shout out to Irwin's.
Yes.
They really have helped us out a lot with Bernice. And they even helped you because you kind of helped me get her all together and organized and stuff.
Yep.
But then you let it be really fun because I don't know why you did this, but you totally took over, right? Would you say?
I guess.
Yeah, and had them deliver it to get my wheels on, so I didn't know. So then it was a surprise, even though I knew I was getting Bernie's, and even though I knew my wheels, because I picked them out 2 years ago. When did I get Birdie? 2 years ago?
18.
3 years ago? And 18. So I picked out my wheels immediately, but I never got them. And so even though I knew everything, you made it all fun and stuff. And Woodward County Abstract, one of our sponsors, so you had it you delivered it there whenever Jackie tricked me, and she's like, I have an emergency, I need you here now. And I'm like, it is my freaking lunch hour.
Yep.
Yeah, don't mess with me and my quinoa chicken casserole. Okay, so that was super fun. So Irwin's helped you to be all secretive and stuff. You called and you're like, don't tell her, tell me. That was super fun. So you guys tricked me and it was awesome. And then, so I went in and talked to Justin this week, and I got my lift kit ordered and I got my step ordered. I guess that was last week, exactly a week ago.
Yep.
They're both in today.
Yep.
Next week, Bernice is going to be a little taller.
And
little steps,
so
so this little short girl can get in there.
Skid plates or just running boards?
No, I got a step. So it's the little hanging down step.
Gotcha.
I don't know what they're. I don't know. Is she going to be so pretty? She's already beautiful, with her wheels. Her wheels are so hot. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, anyway, cool. So super cool. Again, shop local. That's why I'm saying this whole thing because
we did. Yeah.
Because shopping local. So we talked about this with somebody. I can't remember who we were talking with this about. One of our Discover Woodward interviews. I always meant to shop local, and I always tried to shop local. But since we started doing Discover Woodward and really starting to get one-on-one with our business owners locally, it's really changed the way that I do things. A couple weeks ago, we had Polly, what's her
Cruz.
name? Thank you. I could not come up with her last name and totally just was throwing out something random. Okay, so Polly was on, and I told her I've already started shopping online on her website at Just Beyond the Door, for Christmas gifts for my girlfriends and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just wanted to do a little shout out real quick because this has been a tough year.
It has been.
COVID has made things difficult, and so shop local, support our local people so that we can have our local people stay local.
Yeah, and I think and
have such good businesses.
I think my family generally races out of here on Christmas Day after Black Friday Christmas shopping, but I don't think this year they're doing that. And I think we're going to just stay town.
I think
I bet you. I think I should make a bet with them that they can find everything in Woodward.
I think so. Like, I really do think
Yes.
so. And but I think it's also kind of just, I don't know, it's just different this year with having less options and opportunities to see people and visit with people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about the idea of being able to shop over because I don't shop until after Thanksgiving. I don't know why people
Christmas
shop early.
Eve-ish.
So weird.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited about making it more of a challenge to myself to keep it here in town. So, okay. Do you want to do a quick break before we talk about countertops and upgrading our kitchens a little bit?
We're going to do it. We'll take a quick break.
We'll be right back.
Comfort Zone is a multi-generational company serving Northwest Oklahoma in commercial and residential needs. Plumbing, air conditioning, heaters, refrigeration, sewer and drain cleaning, backhoe trencing, and crane service. And they are your geothermal specialists. Contact them at 580-254-5864 or stop by 116 East Main Street.
It's the 5 hours you spend in the kitchen mastering your famous recipe or spending quality time with your family. Other insurance companies may just see it as a house. It's not just a house, it's your home. Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Kevin Kanzler, and I see your home as the time and memories you put into them. I understand what your things really mean to you, and I'm here to help give them the protection they deserve. My office is located on the corner of 13th and Oklahoma in Woodward, or call me at 580-256-2216 for your home insurance today.
On Point Land Survey can take care of all your residential, commercial, and industrial survey needs. This family-owned and operated business proudly serves Northwest Oklahoma and Southwest Kansas. These lifelong Northwest Oklahoma residents with over 19 years of experience are ready to serve you with the latest equipment and capable trucks to get your job done. Call On Point Land Survey today at 580-256-6757 or at 1918 Main Street in Woodward, Oklahoma, or visit their website at onpointlandsurveyok.com. Professional, trusted, local.
This is Todd McHugh
and Jackie Jones
with Woodward County Abstract, Dewey County Abstract, and Fairview Abstract. I would like to thank everyone in Woodward and Northwest Oklahoma for choosing us for their real estate title and closing needs this past year. We will be offering new services in 2020, including bilingual closings, internet closings, and digital abstracting.
We look forward to making real estate closings faster, simpler, and more efficient for you in the future.
We want to thank you for your continued support and business.
Hi, I'm Connie Rowland in the mortgage department at Bank 7. Bank 7 is a full-service bank with over 40 years of combined experience. Melinda Russo and I are a dynamic duo team committed to making your loan process smooth. With a variety of loan products, we would love to sit down with you and discuss your loan options in person, or we offer online and over-the-phone application processing. The Woodward branch is located at 34th in Oklahoma. Find us online at mortgage.bank7.com, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Bank 7 is an equal housing lender in MLS 677297, phone 580-254-0100, where our best investment is you.
All right, we're back.
You just told me we don't need those microphones.
I know we don't need them, but I got to test this.
And you still put it in front of you.
Well, one of these days, this will be done correctly, with or without.
Okay, so I'm pretty excited. We're going to talk about 5 different countertops that are worth your upgrade, except I say that loosely. We're just going to talk about countertops that may be updating your kitchen just a little bit, just with your countertop. So kitchens sell home, right? Kitchens and bathrooms is what we always say.
I sure sell to my wife. People who bake apple pies.
Man, but except I mean, really, like, there's only been 1 or 2 kitchens I'm like, I don't know how to make a pie in this kitchen. Like, most kitchens I can make a pie in.
Right.
But some I'm like, golly, I could really make a pie in this kitchen. So, like, an island is very ideal for me. And
Yes.
can you imagine an island in my kitchen? My kitchen's this big. Okay, so the other day I was making pie crust for my friends. So I don't know, I think I did a dozen pie crust. And so I had my little station, and I was texting somebody, and I'm like, if I just had like 1 foot more, it would be perfect. I just need 1 foot more countertop in my kitchen, and then I could make pie
You just
crust
convert
all
your
day.
table to an island? Is that how you do
No,
it?
there's hardly room for my table.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna talk about kitchen countertops, because that's kind of an easy way to really freshen up your kitchen and make it look all fancy and all that kind of stuff. So 5 different kinds that are really popular and trendy. So first on the list was Quartz.
So we went from Formica countertops, which were glued down, custom shaped. We had a funky style of kitchen countertops, angles and all that.
Uh-huh.
And so they used it was originally Formica, and then while we were in the middle of remodeling this here, I located a guy that was doing this one here, and I had him do ours. And then there's different thicknesses to make it and edges and all that cool stuff on the quartz. Yep.
Okay.
And so I had him put quartz in, and it comes back to I didn't know much difference between any of them, but
right.
We liked that color. We didn't care what it was made of, so we put it in the house.
Okay, so color is definitely important.
Color is super important.
I'm gonna rein you
because
in.
we're gonna go back to quartz.
Yeah, you just, man, you are like amped up today.
Okay.
Okay, so like I had to go get a caffeinated Kool-Aid so I could focus enough to do this. Okay, so quartz countertops are supposed to be low maintenance and non-porous, as opposed to granites, because they look almost identical,
Yes,
right?
right.
But granite is porous, and you have to continually seal it over time. You've got to maintain it. So it says that they don't quartz countertops don't soak up moisture, they don't hold bacteria, and they definitely are a trend. I mean, buyers love granite and quartz.
Yep.
So, but yes, they come with all kinds of different colors. But what we find with quartz, this is why I'm reading, is that like their colors don't vary as much. So it's easier to get two pieces that are identical, as opposed to granite where there's a lot of variations, and you might be able to tell one piece versus another where they connect. Is that right? Am I saying it right?
The natural stone of the quartz is more, I don't know what those are called, streaks. But they're not streaks.
Marbling?
Yes, marbling.
The other thing too that I was reading is like, so granite is like formed like, I don't have the smart words, but the look you just gave me is like, no, you really don't. Okay, so granite is like formed more in the earth's core, I guess, not really, but something like that. But like quartz is more man-made, so it's something that we push together and we make quartz. Am I saying that right?
I didn't know that.
I think that's right. I think I read that, but maybe I didn't.
You should take another
totally
break and read.
All right, so next up it says soapstone. I know nothing about soapstone. It says that it's a rare material trending among home designs. This is something that we found in this newsletter that you sent out that I usually don't read. But I liked this one. Yes. Okay, so do I have anything about soapstone in here?
No, we have. This is Butcher Block and
I'm afraid for you to read because I'm afraid you're going to get ahead of the game, and I don't want you to. But anyway, so soapstone is supposed to be rare and aesthetic, but evidently it's a heftier price tag.
Yes.
So I would say before you spend the money on soapstone that you probably want anything that you're going to do to your house. If you think you're going to sell it, let us come and do a comparative market analysis first to see what money you should put into it. I'm at the top of I put as much money in my house as I should put in my house probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I still need to do things. I'm still going to put windows in and stuff like that, but I don't expect to get more money because I put windows in, right?
Right.
Does this make sense?
Correct, because it's a window upgrade, not a window. You didn't add new windows. You just did a window upgrade. Yep.
So with all of these kinds of things, if you think you might be kind of close with your value and with what you need versus what you're putting into it, we want to pay attention. But yes,
it's about sellability and speed. Yes. So I guarantee you, my kitchen will sell way better now that we put a coat of paint on the cabinets and put the countertops in, and we spent $6,000 or $7,000.
Right.
But I know we'll get our $6,000 or $7,000 back because.
I feel like you may not get it back in your dollars, but I think you're going to get it back in your time.
Definitely your time.
I mean, because it's going to sell quicker. If your home is on the market for 6 months and you've got $1,000 a month, I guess you get it back in your dollars there, don't you?
Yes.
If it sells in 1 month instead of 6 months, my gosh, what a difference. Yep. Okay. I feel like I'm on speed. Like I'm talking, I don't know, I've never been on speed. I'm talking like 100 miles a minute and I'm trying to slow down. Whew. Okay. Next up is granite.
Granite.
But now I feel boring
so
because I'm going slow.
Yes. There's lots of granite.
Yeah. Do you have something else to add to that? Or you want me to help you out?
There's granite, there's all colors of granite, sizes of granite, thicknesses of granite. But it is a big rock. And if you drop it, then you drop it. So, if you drop and break it, you can't put it back together. Crack it.
Where are you even at? Okay, so here's the thing with granite. But it's scratch resistant, heat resistant. Mm-hmm. It is more expensive, but it's actually not ridiculously expensive.
No,
it's more affordable, I think, than what we recognize sometimes.
I believe this is.
This here in our office.
It's granite. I think.
I think that you're right, but I really wasn't a part of that, but I think that's what I heard you.
I was like, hey, I like that color.
Whenever you
Put it in there.
Okay, so it offers a really classic, it's a classic style, offers a great look. You do have to seal it. So I didn't really know what that meant. Like I always hear people say that and I'm like, sounds like work to me.
Yeah.
It's really not.
No.
It's really not. So you just squirt some spray on it and then you just wipe it off and it's not a big deal. But you do have to. How often do you do that?
I've never done it, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness, you stress me out just a little bit.
I do change my air filters, but I don't know about selling the Granite.
I guess I should have called Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann, how often do you guys have to do this?
Yeah, she wouldn't know either.
Oh, she wouldn't know either. Well,
because I never told her it had to be done.
Oh my goodness
Well, we have
gracious!
Quartz, so we don't have to do that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay, so this one's kind of interesting. So I had also pulled up just some interesting things about color, and it just reminds you if you pick a dark countertop to make sure you have plenty of lighting, so that it doesn't bring down the ambiance of your kitchen. Okay, so next up, solid surface.
So, which is definitely a man-made product.
What's an example of solid surface?
Corian.
I love Corian. I don't know why I whispered that.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of old school. Like whenever we show houses and they have Corian countertops, a lot of times our buyers they kind of get a little bit negative about that.
Because it didn't have
I love the look of it.
Yes, and it's a more of a uniform. You make it more uniform look to it. So my mother put Corian in hers. The good thing about Corian is like a piece of hers cracked, and they just came out and fixed it.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know how they did it, but it cracked and they fixed it. So it's a repairable, like unlike quartz or granite, which would be unrepairable. If you knock a chunk of my bar off out there, we're probably going to be replacing it. Where if you on Corian, Johnny Ketcherside said they just come in and fix it.
How do they fix it?
I don't know. He also said if you get a big scratch in it, or he can buff it out and make it look brand new.
Really?
Yep. So it's a cool product. I think it seems to be kind of a, I don't know, it seems like a very cost efficient, newer style countertop.
Is that where you get me as cost efficient? Hey Kindra, it's cheap.
Yes, it's cheap. Yeah.
Okay, so solid surface, is that also laminate?
Well, so solid surface would not be laminate. Laminate is it even on here?
I don't think it is. But I wanted to talk about laminate because I like laminate countertops.
I mean, I've been to houses where you're like,
is this laminate,
or is this granite?
Seriously.
They've done a good job.
They have. They've really
that laminate.
They've improved considerably the last, I'd say 10 years, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Somebody, one of the houses that I had bought had, this was like 10 years ago, and it was the new laminate. Mm-hmm. And somebody said, I can't remember their exact words, but they were like that knockoff cheap granite looking stuff. And it made me laugh because I liked it, of course, because it's simple and clean. And
if you're a type of person that wants to change, like you paint your walls every 6 months or 2 years, and if you want to change your countertops to, you want to change.
That's a good way to do it.
You can do it
because it's affordable.
Yes. Yep.
So, all right. So, eco-friendly. This is the one I'm like super excited to talk about. Okay. So this table that we have here in our office, in our studio, and actually this is what my desk is, and it's what Laura's desk is. Mm-hmm. So we have these butcher block tabletops for our desks. I love the look of butcher block, and I have for a long time. But it freaks me out. It has always freaked me out because germs.
That's why they made laminate butcher block. Remember the laminate butcher block?
I loved it. I had that in one of my houses. When we moved into that house, I was like, yes, I love this. And I remember my family, like all of my family, my folks, my sisters, my kids, everybody was like, what? Like, I love this fake wood. Yes. Of course, my dad walked into the den and it had all the
paneling.
Yeah, and my dad's like, "This paneling is beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, it's going away tomorrow." Yes. Okay, so man, I've got some weird ideas about what's beautiful. I love the stools in this picture up here. I like this whole kitchen. Okay, so butcher block. Here's what I learned.
Okay.
One, it can be sealed also, so that it does provide the sanitation that you would want in your kitchen.
So if I throw my raw chicken on here,
I still can't, man, you cannot say things like that because like I'll absolutely lose it. while we're recording, and it's not cool.
Okay, just my raw turkey for
Okay,
tomorrow.
stop. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. All right, so I can't even, like, don't do that. Like, it's like in my brain, and I'm gonna lose it here in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, so it says that this leather, I don't know who this resource is, McClearblock.com, I don't know. Okay, so what I read today is that the butcher block can be sealed. So they are talking about a specific kind of seal. I'm sure that you can find the kind that you're most comfortable with. But it says that you seal the butcher block, and the water and moisture can't go in, and then it can be sanitized appropriately. Also, evidently, some people think that butcher block is not heat resistant, but
I
they're
would think
saying
you would burn it. Set your pot right on there. You just whoosh.
well, it's saying that it's the same heat resistant as granite.
Interesting.
It is interesting. I'm
Can you
not
burn
saying you
granite?
should try this. Yes, evidently you can, which I didn't know because
I didn't either.
like I don't have granite. We know this, but whenever I helped cook at the church, like we always were putting our hot pans and stuff straight on the granite.
Well,
Like
warp. Stone countertops will warp.
I had no idea.
Me neither.
I wonder how hot it has to be to warp it.
I don't know. Let's not
Sounds
try
like
it here.
fun. That's a science
We have
experiment, boss.
I have a Corian cutting board. We should see how.
Yeah, you
heat
could try it on
resistant-
that.
yeah, my wife would shoot me.
Well, don't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. That would make me work harder. So anyway, I think that that's interesting that
Yes.
they are evidently similarly heat resistant to granite, and that was a misconception.
Yep.
So another misconception,
Scratching.
scratching. I feel like I missed something. Yes, so scratching. It says that they'll show scratching or damage, and I didn't actually read this far, so now I'm just kind
I
of,
mean,
you know.
your granite can
Most
scratch.
things do, don't they?
Yeah, I think any of them can scratch.
Yeah, so that's kind of a silly thing.
But
That doesn't really give you
I
a
don't know why
good...
you couldn't just sand it down.
That's exactly what it says. Wood can easily be sanded and resealed for as good as new look.
And buff it out, make it awesome.
Man. Except I think you should still be using your cutting board.
Yeah.
I have, yeah, it would surprise you. I have color coordinated cutting boards. So there's one for chicken,
Yes,
and there's one for red meat,
we do too, but I don't care.
and there's
Scrub
ones
one.
for vegetables. No. No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
this one has a picture of a cow on it.
That's for the
That's
beef.
the vegetable one.
No.
Because cows eat vegetables.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that
Okay.
works. Not at all. I keep trying to look and see how we're doing on time to see
I
if
don't know,
we
but
need to take a commercial
quick
break.
I think we'll do that.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Homeowners and business owners. Do you want to know how to extend the life of your home or commercial building? Call APC LLC in Woodward. APC specializes in installing high-quality 5-inch and 6-inch seamless guttering and custom commercial guttering. Whether it's a small system or a large system, APC can help. Call APC LLC at 580-571-2384. That number again is 580-571-2384 for all your seamless gutter needs.
Our home is usually our largest investment, and we insure it against damage. One unseen destructive force not covered by most insurance policies is termites, which can infest a house for years before being detected. Termites cost U.S. homeowners an estimated $5 billion annually in treatment and repairs. Using the Centricon termite bait system, JCP Services can protect your home from the threat of a termite infestation. Call 580-334-5380. Again, 580-334-5380.
Stop in to Modern Appliance on Main Street today to see powerful Maytag brand kitchen appliances available in a finish inspired by cast iron. Cast iron black is a hard-working, matte finish that is as tough as it is timeless, so you can trust it to help resist scratches while helping hide fingerprints and minor dents and stand up to the everyday. Add an iconic look to your home with cast iron black kitchen appliances from Maytag brand. See it at Modern Appliance, 2102 Main, or online at modernappliancewoodward.com.
For 150 years, Sherwin-Williams has been an industry leader in the development of technologically advanced paint and coatings. As the nation's largest specialty retailer of paint and painting supplies, Sherwin-Williams is dedicated to supporting both your do-it-yourselfers and painting professionals with exceptional products, resources to make confident color selections, and expert personalized service that's focused on your unique project needs. Sherwin-Williams is your neighborhood paint store. Stop by and see them, 2101 Oklahoma Avenue, or call them 580-256-5861.
Hey, we're back.
I forgot.
Let's grab that.
I don't know what we're doing today. I'm telling you.
This may not work. We may have to do this whole thing again. So,
All right, so we were talking about butcher block countertops.
yes.
So the last thing that I was reading was saying that that one of the myths about butcher block is that they're too expensive to maintain or to repair. And really they're saying that they're not that difficult. They're not that challenging.
Yeah.
So
Ashley put that in her house over on Meadowview, and it is
it
gorgeous.
is so sharp.
It looks really good, and
Okay, you said Ashley, so just so that people know who so Ashley Miller, one of our agents.
yes,
And so she's got an Airbnb over on Meadowview, and it's absolutely gorgeous, completely remodeled all the way through, new carpet, new everything. Like, oh, it's so pretty, new texture and paint.
Rented by the night or the week or the month.
Yep. So she's doing really good with that. All right, what else? If I were gonna change something in my kitchen, though, I think I want to paint my cabinets. I really want to paint my cabinets.
Yes.
That's what I really want, which is also inexpensive.
It is. The paint is expensive because it's an enamel-based paint, and then you got
It's
to put
cheaper
that
than
lacquer on
new
it, but-
cabinets.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we ended up paying ours. I think we paid $2,500 to have all of our cabinets painted.
Mm-hmm.
And it made a huge difference. Now I was the fan as of 2 years ago, anti-paint your cabinets because that's stupid to paint wood.
All right, Dad.
But after I painted them, then I really realized how it lightened my kitchen. Really.
I'm sorry, I just didn't know if you'd have kept the panel too.
Yes. Anyway, we ripped all the paneling around the fireplace out. I had this huge mirror. We took it out. So
I don't know. I like painted cabinets. I think that they're fresh and fun.
It looks great. In fact, they did like a.
But it's a lot of work.
It is. So she did. She sanded them all down.
You hired it done.
I did. Sanded them down, painted them, and then she put she roughed up the edges and put like this blue glaze, like a light grayish blue glaze. And then when we put countertops in, I thought they were gray, and when they got in, they were blue.
Oh.
But they look really good. I just thought I had a fascination with blue, but
Evidently.
Yeah. So
about 10 or 12 years ago, my brother-in-law and I, Super Stu, repainted my parents' cabinets on a house they had here in Woodward. And I remember that job was just excruciating. And by the time we were done, I remember looking at him and I said, I don't care where Mom and Dad moved, but I'm never doing this again.
It's a lot of work to do it right. I mean, it took them a week, took all the cabinet down,
it's crazy.
sanded them, took them
It
to
is
shop,
so
painted
crazy.
them. So yes, that's it. And if you're going to paint your cabinets, Sherwin-Williams does a great job. They gave us lots of tips, and they had all the product they needed to do that. And
APC, is that a job APC would do?
He possibly would. That's his profession. So.
Well, I didn't know. My brain, is he all exterior? Does he do interior?
Yes, he's he loves the exterior painting. That's what he told me the other day. It's fast.
Is that
and
how he
furious.
said it?
Yes.
Hey, would you print the inside? Well, I really love outside.
Yes, kind of. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if I have time for that inside.
Speaking of sponsors, I went through Crystal Christmas a couple of nights ago, and then last night my son and I volunteered at the entrance gate.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw On Point Land Survey has a little Christmas thing out at Crystal Christmas.
Really?
Like a little surveyor guy with a little camera thing that measures. I don't know what I'm saying because I don't know what tools are. Anyway, it was really cool. It was a good one. Mike did good on that. Probably
Sweet.
Caitlin picked it out as my guess.
I didn't know they did that. We should do that. We should have one
We
like a porch outside.
should. That'd be so much fun.
Yes. I'll have to call them.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. So, okay, what else have we got? We just have like a minute left.
I hope everybody has a great great Thanksgiving.
It's hard to record
It
before
is.
a holiday when you're going to
It is.
post afterward.
And, we may record this again just for fun. 'Cause none of my technology worked correctly.
I don't
goodness.
think the technology was a problem.
Thank goodness
It's
for
just
the old
yes.
iPhone. We'll get this thing working. So yes, if you're going to do some updates in your house, the important thing is if you're updating to sell, please give us a call. We'll come look at it and give you some ideas on what the current trends are. If you need some tips on that or you need some resources or people, let me know. We'll get you people headed your direction.
Speaking of resources and people, I think Comfort Zone helped us out this week, didn't they?
They have killed it for us.
Man, they came in a crunch, didn't they?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep, they did a good job for us. We got had a couple of heat and airs down, mine at my house, my brother's. We got them all switched out quickly.
And a fancy thermostat somewhere.
Yeah. Did they get that done, I hope?
I don't know. That's what I brought it up, so I remembered to ask you.
I think it was
so
done.
Anyway, all right.
All right, well, thanks for listening and check us out at thebriankindrashow.com. We're on YouTube, Facebook, all those fun places.
Yep, thanks for joining us.
Your new favorite, Classic Hits 107.3 KLSI Moreland Woodward. Tell a friend.